All right, and we are live here on ST Bobcat Nation on YouTube, where Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats will take on Aransas Pass Panthers here in Aransas Pass, Texas.
So that is very rude.
And earlier we brought you JV action where JV Bobcats won against the JV Panthers 10-8. And tomorrow we'll be back at home at a home game for JV and varsity boys. And I believe JV and varsity girls will be heading to Port Aransas for their first district game of the season. Again, we are live here on ST Bobcat Nation YouTube. And we are in the stands, so you will see people crossing in front of me, or in front of the camera, in front of the camera, and you will get a lot of background crowd noise, which we like background crowd noise as long as it's PG. And the coaches are fixing to meet at home plate, and our Bobcats doing their prayer before the game, getting ready. Bobcats are heading to the dugout now, hopefully pumped up. And here we go again. We are live on ST Bobcat Nation, bringing you some varsity baseball boys action. Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats are taking on Aransas Pass Panthers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Aransas Pass High School for tonight's baseball game between the visiting Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats and your Aransas Pass Panthers. Starting lineups for the visiting Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats: number 1 and batting leadoff, Aiden Hernandez. Batting second, number 7, Chasen Chambers. Batting third, number 3, and on the mound tonight for the Bobcats is Mason Swinya. Batting cleanup, number 13, the first baseman, Colton Lopez. Batting fifth, number 8, the shortstop, Morgan Shannon. Batting sixth, number 10, Travis Henning. Batting seventh, number 17, the designated hitter for the right fielder, Caden Cox, Enrique Ramirez. Batting eighth, number 9, is the third baseman, Chase Shannon. And batting ninth for the Bobcats, number 2, Brennan Kessex. In the field tonight for your Aransas Pass Panthers, and leading off, number 1, the shortstop, Jerry Longoria. Woo! Batting second, number 10, right fielder, Marlon Gutierrez. Batting third for Aransas Pass Panthers, and on the mound tonight, number 14, Juan Gutierrez. Batting cleanup for the Panthers, playing third base, number 13, Jalen Mott. Batting fifth, number 6, and behind the plate tonight for the Panthers, Julian Izquierdo. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 3, Brayden Hernandez. Batting seventh and in center field, number 5, JJ Garza. Batting eighth, second base, number 8, Isaiah Vasquez. And batting ninth, number 2, Henry Schultz, the designated hitter for number 7, Hunter Gunn, who's playing first base tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps and direct your attention to left field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now it's time for Aransas Pats Panther baseball. Let's play ball.
And here we go. Again, we are live on ST Bobcat Nation YouTube. And starting off for the Bobcats is number 1, Aiden Hernandez.
Let's go, Panthers!
Leading off the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats is number 1, Aiden Hernandez.
Go Bobcats!
Ball high. 1-0 count.
Go on.
Ball low. 2-0 count. Right above the knees for strike number 1. Two and 1 count. Foul tip. Strike number 2. 2 and 2 count. And batter stays alive with a foul ball.
Let's go, you got 2 on there, we need 1 more!
2 and 2 count for Hernandez. And there's a grounder to third base. And thrown out at first base for the first out.
Mott makes the play out to first for the first out of the inning. Up next for the Bobcats is number 10. Sorry, is number 7, Chasen Chambers.
Thank you.
Chambers up to bat with 1 out.
Ready, Zach? Ready, Hunter?
Get ready, guys!
Ball high. 1-0 count.
Let's go, Panthers!
Chambers with a foul ball to left side. 1 and 1 count. 1 out. for Chambers. Ball high. 2-1 count, 1 out for Chambers.
Be ready, Isaiah. Be ready.
We got her fixed right away. She's. I wish.
Outside corner for strike number 2.
Watch the push on their box.
2-2 count, 1 out. Right above the knees for strike number 3.
There you go. You got 2 on 1 more. Let's go,
Gutierrez puts him
Panthers.
down on strikes. That's going to bring up 3-hole hitter number 3, Mason Swinya.
And that brings up Sweeney up to bat. 2 outs on the Bobcats. No runners on. And Sweeney with a fly ball to the right side, foul ball. 0-1 count, 2 outs. On 1 count, 2 outs for Sweeney. And another foul ball to the left side. Right side, sorry, correction. Right side, foul ball. 0-2 count, 2 outs.
All right, you got 2. 1 more.
You ready, Zach? Last time he hit 2. Ready, Zach?
Ball outside. 1-2 count.
Big target back there, 6.
Ball high. 2-2 count, 2 outs.
Go ahead.
Swing and a miss by Sweeney for strike number 3 to end the inning.
And Juan puts another one down, and that's going to make it go up, and down in 3. After the top of the first, it's 0-0.
Just want to send a huge thank you to everybody that joined us on ST Bobcat Nation. Thank you for joining us this evening on live baseball by the Bobcats. Again, Bobcats will be playing at home tomorrow. And the Lady Cats will be traveling to Port Aransas for their first district game tomorrow.
I'm ready for anything.
I'm supposed to freeze the snow right
Again, I think girls and boys play at the same time tomorrow. So if that does happen, boys will be on YouTube live, ST Bobcat Nation on YouTube, and the girls will be on ST Bobcat Nation on Facebook Live. And that should be Mr. Amador Ramirez streaming the girls game on Facebook Live tomorrow. And my name, Ray Ramirez, will be at the baseball game tomorrow, streaming the boys game. believe the rest of the week, the girls, I think, play on Thursday, have a softball game. Varsity track on Thursday. And then regional powerlifting for the boys on Friday in Kingsville. And track on Friday if they qualify on Thursday. And here we go. Up to bats,
Leading
number
off
one
the
for
bottom half
Aransas
of first
Pass.
for your Aransas Pass Panthers. Number 1, the shortstop, Jerry Longoria.
I'm glad the announcer's saying the names because now I know the names. And ball down and low for ball number 1. One and 0 count on Longoria. Down the middle for a foul ball by Longoria. That'll be a 1-1
Just a
count.
reminder that every return ball back to the concession stand is a free drink tonight. They've also got burgers, candy, and all sorts of things that would make you happy on this wonderful baseball night.
1-1 count for Longoria.
Let's go, Jerry. Get you up, buddy.
Inside for strike number 2. Hit the inside corner. 1-2 count for Longoria. And a swing and a miss by Longoria for strike number 3 to end for the first out.
After Longoria goes down on strikes, that's going to bring up the number 2 hitter, number 10, Marlon Gutierrez.
Right above the knees for strike number 1 on Gutierrez. 0-1, 1 out.
Come on, Marlon. Get you up, buddy.
Right below the knees for ball number 1. 1-1 count, 1 out.
And your best cut, I watched it, but that doesn't work either.
Swing and a miss by Gutierrez. 1-2 count, 1 out. Again, 1-2 count for Gutierrez with 1 out. And that is a grounder to third base. Shannon gets him at first base for out number 2.
The out gets made at first. That's going to bring up 3-hole hitter, number 14, the pitcher, Juan Gutierrez.
And another Gutierrez up to bat. Another Gutierrez up to bat with 2 outs.
It's okay.
Just inside, ball number 1. Ball low, 2-0 count, 2 outs. Swing and a foul ball to the left side. 2-1 count, 2 outs for Gutierrez. And a fly foul ball to the right side. That'll make the count 2-2 now with 2 outs for Gutierrez. Foul ball again, staying alive is better. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Swing and a miss and a drop ball. Safe at first. Dropped the ball by the first baseman on the drop third pitch. Third strike.
Gutierrez makes the great hustle play and is going to advance to first. Even on the strikeout, that's going to leave 2 outs in the inning. Going to bring up our cleanup hitter, number 13, Jelaine Mott. Ready to run for the Panthers at first base, number 9, Cameron Lowe.
Skidmore did discuss the out on the third strike, but they still called him safe at first. So for Mott, up to bat, runner at first with 2 outs.
You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone. We're gonna go shopping.
Runner steals from first and second. Pitch was a ball, so 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at second now.
Shut up.
Right above the knees for strike number 1. 1-1 count, 2 outs for Mott with a runner at second. There you go, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Runner at second. Little outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at second.
Let's go, Bobcats.
2-2 count, two outs for Mott, runner at second. Little high. That'll make it full count, 2 outs. And that's a fly ball to right field. And it's going to drop on this RBI single by Mott.
Mott comes up big with the RBI single. That's going to bring up the 5-0 hitter, number 6, the catcher, Julian Izquierdo.
Get you one, Julian. Get you one, buddy.
Ball high. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first. Foul tip. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at first.
Come on, Julian.
Ball way inside. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Two and 2 count, 2 outs. Runner at first. And a grounder to third base. Chase Shannon grounds it out at first to end the inning. And score Bobcats 0, Panthers 1.
Good job, Panther. Good job, Dwight.
Pitch counts after 1 inning. For Mason, Skidmore-Tynan, 25. For Juan Gutierrez, the Aransas Panthers, 16. After 1, your score, the Aransas Panthers 1, the visiting Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats 0.
And to start the Bobcats, the top of the second is going to be Colton Lopez. And here we go. Lopez to start off the top of the second inning for the Bobcats.
Go Panthers!
Ball low. 1-0 count.
Batting for the Bobcats, number 13, Colton Lopez.
Wild pitch. 2-0 count on Lopez.
Good job, number 8.
Foul tip for Lopez. 2-1 count.
Keep it there, let your defense work. Come on, defense.
Outside corner for strike number 2. 2-2 count for Lopez.
Be ready, Musket! Be ready!
Swing and a miss for Lopez on a high pitch. 1 out. And that's going to bring up
That's another
Morgan
strikeout for
Shannon.
Gutierrez. Moving along, that brings up the 5-hole hitter, number 8, Morgan Shannon.
It wouldn't have been. It would if she got it. It would have been you without me. Let's go, Morgan.
Morgan with a grounder to second base. Out at first base. Close call.
Vasquez is able to get together and get the out at first for the second out of the inning.
Good job, boys!
Next up for the Bobcats, number 10, Travis Henning.
Good job, Musket!
On base, Travis.
Travis Henny up to bat. 2 outs. Kept the swing back. Ball high. 1-0 count. 2 outs for Hennig. Swing and a miss by Hennig. 1-1 count. 2 outs.
That's how we play them, hit 2, Zay. That's how we play them, hit 2.
Outside corner for strike number 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs for Hennig. Ball way outside for 2-2 count, 2 outs.
Let's go, Travis.
Come on, boys.
Caught the outside corner for strike number 3. And that'll end the top of the second.
And that's now 4 strikeouts for Gutierrez. That ends the top half of the second inning with the score. The Aransas Panthers 1, Skidmore-Tynan Bobcat 0.
Again, if you are joining us, thank you for joining us here on ST Bobcat Nation on YouTube. We're live from Aransas Pass, Texas, where Bobcats are taking on the Panthers. Are down 0-1 at the bottom of the second.
Up to bat for the Panthers is number 3, Brayden Hernandez.
Do you think she needs it or what?
Hernandez up to bat for the Panthers. And it's a pop-up to second base. And it's caught for the out number 1.
It's good. It's so crazy.
Number 5, the center fielder, JJ Garza.
And Garza up to bat with the 1 out for the Panthers. High on that ball. Ball number 1, 1-0. Inside, 2-0 count. And a foul ball to the right side. 2-1 count now for Garza, 1 out. Again, Garza for Aransas Pass up to bat with 2-1 count, 1 out. And a grounder to the shortstop. Charges it. Safe at first.
JJ races out an infield single. That's going to bring up number 8, Isaiah Vasquez.
And Vasquez for Aransas Pass up to bat now with 1 out and a runner at first. And a high pit throw for the pitcher to the first baseman, and that'll steal first to second.
Okay, Bobcats, settle
So Vasquez up to bat. 1 out, runner at second now.
Let's go, Vasquez. Get you one.
Ball inside, 1-0 count. One and 0 count on Vasquez. 1 out, runner at second. Ball low, and runner steals from second to third on the drop ball by the catcher, Hernandez. Vasquez 3-0 count, 1 out, runner at third. Correction, 2-0 count. Vasquez from Panthers, 2-0 count, 1 out, runner at third. Foul ball on the bunt attempt. 2-1 count, 1 out. Vasquez, 2-1 count, 1 out, runner at third. Trying to do a sacrifice bunt to get the runner in. He'll be out at first, but I bring the sacrifice run in for the Panthers.
That's going to go down as a sack RBI bunt by Vasquez. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 2, Henry Schultz.
Schultz for Aransas pass up to bat. 2 outs. No runners on. Ball high. 1-0 count. Schultz with a grounder to shortstop. Out at first base for the end at bottom of the second. On that, Aransas pass scores another run, bottom of the second, make it 2-0. 2-0-2.
The Panthers get another run. After 2 full innings, your score, the Aransas Pass Panthers 2, the visiting Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats 0.
Again, thank you all for joining us on ST Bobcat Nation YouTube, where Bobcats are taking on the Panthers tonight.
Pitch count after 2 innings for the Skidmore-Tynan Sweeney, 36. For Aransas Pass Gutierrez, 27.
And to start the top of the third is going to be number 17, Enrique Ramirez.
You have to go down and go look under. Take them. Come on, David. You want to go? Come on.
And again, Enrique Ramirez to start the top of the third inning for the Bobcats. So far, the Bobcats have gone 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down on the first 2 innings. Hopefully they can get something going here.
Yeah, you want to go?
Here we go, Ramirez up to bat. And a hit by pitch by Ramirez that gets awarded first base. And that'll bring up number 9, Chase Shannon up to bat with Ramirez at first base. Chase is playing third base tonight for the Bobcats. Ramirez is a designated hitter for Caden Cox, who is playing left field, I believe. Shannon with a right over the first base on the right side line, and that's a single for Shannon. Moves Ramirez over to second base.
With runners on first and second, that brings up the 9-hole hitter, number 2.
And that's Brendan Keys up to bat with runners at first and second. Keys up to bat. Runners at first and second. And a sacrifice bunt. And out at third base. With a sacrifice bunt for Keys is safe at first.
A great play by the pitcher gets the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, number 1, Aiden Hernandez.
Hey, what's the ref?
Hernandez up to bat for the Bobcats with runners at first and second with 1 out now. Hernandez with a foul ball behind us. 0-1 count. 1 out with runners at first and second for Hernandez. Hernandez with another foul ball behind us. 0-2 count. 1 out. Oh, and 2 count for Hernandez. 1 out. Runners at first and second with the 1 out. Hernandez staying alive with another foul ball behind us. 0-2 count still. 1 out.
Hey, last time he hit to you, Jay. He hit to you last out of bat.
Get ready, Panthers! Ready, Jack?
Work back there, boy.
0-2 count for Hernandez. 1 out. Hernandez with a fly to left field. Caught by the left fielder for out number 2.
Ray Hernandez settles under for the second out of the inning. Going to bring up number 7, Jason Chambers.
And Chambers up to bat for the Bobcats now. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Let's go, Jason.
Your way again. Your way again. Your way again. Good Lord.
Ball low. 1-0 count.
Good stop there, Julian. Good stop.
Good stop, son.
1-0 count for Chambers. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And a hit by pitch on Chambers. It's awarded first base. That'll load the bases for Mason Sweeney.
Go, Skidmore!
With the base load, that brings up number 3, Mason Sweeney.
Sweeney for the Bobcats up to bat. Bases loaded with 2 outs. And AP coach calls time to talk to his pitcher. Again, Sweeney up to bat with 2 outs, bases loaded. Top of the third. Ball high. 1-0 count. One and 0 count. Sweeney, 2 outs, bases loaded. And Sweeney with a foul to the right side. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Sweeney with a 1-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. That's foul ball. They call it a foul ball. 1-2 count, 2 outs.
All right, one more. Let's go, Panthers! Right here. Go. Let's go, Mason.
With a ground to second base. And that'll be out at first base to end the inning.
The Panthers straight along to get out of the inning. Your score, the Panthers 2.
Bobcats gave a little scare there for the Panthers, but Panthers with a good defense to end the inning. And no run for the Bobcats. And we're going to the middle of the third.
I don't have it. You don't know no more? I got you. I don't know enough. Yes. Wait, go back.
Not that I don't like that's my name. It's alright.
My dad will let me go deep.
Really?
But
Go one.
no. Yeah. No, I got wait. Wait in the hole.
Belly button? Yeah, belly
I don't know what belly button. Belly button.
Let's go, Jerry.
We head back to the top of the lineup for the Aransas Panthers. It's number 1, the shortstop, Jerry Longoria.
Let's go, Jerry. Big hit, babe.
Longoria up for the Panthers to start the bottom of the third.
Ooh.
Getting a little tongue-tied.
Wait, you. I got one. In the shoulder.
Inside and high for ball number 1. Outside corner for strike number 1.
Don't worry about that. Way outside.
1-1 count for Longoria.
Right here.
Right in there for strike number 2. 1-2 count.
Protect out there. Come on.
Before 8:30. My dad said be home 5.
And a grounder. And they call it foul ball.
Way to hustle.
1-2 count still on Longoria. No outs. Bottom of the third.
Right here, babe.
Swing and a miss by Longoria for out number 1.
Next up for the Panthers, number 10, Marlon Gutierrez.
Gutierrez up to bat for the Panthers with 1 out. And that is a grounder to third base. Chase Shannon. Lopez off the bag a little bit, safe at first.
Gutierrez advances on the throwing error to first. It's going to bring up the 3-0 hitter, number 14, the pitcher, Juan Gutierrez.
And Gutierrez up to bat now for the Panthers again. With a runner at first, 1 out. Ball high. 1-0 count. Ball low and away. 2-0 count. Runner at first, 1 out. And a hit by pitch. That'll advance the runner up to first.
Oh my God, sour.
That puts the brothers on first and second. That's going to bring up number 13, Jelaine Mott.
Mott up to bat for the Panthers with runners at first and second and 1 out. Ball high. 1-0. 1-0 count for Mott. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's a fly ball. Looks like to first base. And Lopez catches the ball for out number 2. And the runners do not advance.
One more Bobcats.
Next up for the Panthers, number 6, the catcher, Julian Izquierdo.
Izquierdo up to bat for the Panthers with runners at first and second with 2 outs. Izquierdo for the Panthers. And a fly ball behind us for foul ball. 0-1 count.
Make sure you like it though.
Why can you do it?
Runner and check that second. Safe. 0-1 count. 2 outs. Runners at first and second for Izquierdo. Ball way inside behind the batter. 2-1 count. Or 1-1 count, correction. 1-1 count, 2 outs. And a grounder to third base. And Chase Shannon, nice dig, and gets a third out at third base to end the bottom of the third. And that'll take us to the fourth. Where Bobcats are trailing 0-2.
Innings, your score, the Aransas Panthers 2, visiting Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats 0. Pitch count after 3 innings. For Skidmore-Tynan, Sweeney 49. For Aransas Gutierrez 40.
Again, thank you for joining us on ST Bobcat Nation Live. Again, Bobcats stay at home tomorrow for a game, baseball game tomorrow, JV and Varsity. And then girls softball travels to Port Aransas for their first district game. And if both games run together, you will be seeing boys baseball on YouTube live, and you will be seeing softball, girls softball on Facebook live with Amador Ramirez. And start the top of the fourth is going to be number 13, Colton Lopez for the Bobcats.
Let's go, Colton, on base.
Below the knees for ball number 1.
Go on base.
1-0 count for Lopez. Lopez with a foul ball behind us. 1-1 count now. Outside corner for strike number 2. One and 2 count now for Lopez. Ball high. 2-2 now the count for Lopez.
Now go to number 3.
Right above the knees for strike number 3 on Lopez for the first out. And that is going to bring up number 8.
5 strikeouts for Gutierrez.
Morgan Shannon to bat.
Brings up number 8, Morgan Shannon.
We need you on base, Morgan.
Morgan Shannon up to bat. 1 out for the Bobcats. Ball high. 1-0 count for Shannon with 1 out. Ball high again. Ball 2. 2-0 count. My voice went high. 2-0 count. 1 out for Shannon. Ball a little high still. 3-0 count on Shannon. Ball high for ball number 4. 4-0 count for Shannon. Takes his base to first. And that's going to bring up Travis Hennig up to bat for the Bobcats.
Next up for the Bobcats, number 10, Travis Hennig.
Hennig up to bat. Runner at first. 1 out. Ball low. 1-0 count. 1 out. And Shannon safe at second, from first to second, stolen base. And pitch was a ball. That'll be 2-0 on the count, 1 out with runner at second. Two and 0 count, 1 out, runner at second for Hennig. Top of the fourth. Swing and a miss by Hennig. 2-1 count. Two and 1 count. 1 out. Runner at second for Hennig. Yeah, and that's a balk called on the pitcher, and that'll advance the runner from second to third.
Stay focused, kids. Stay focused.
2-1 count. 1 out. Runner at third now for Hennig.
Great.
Ball high. 3-1 count. 1 out. Runner at third.
Watch it, Travis. Watch
Right
it.
here, Waz. Let's go.
Ball high again for ball number 4. Hennig takes his base to first, and that's going to bring up Enrique Ramirez to bat for the Bobcats with runners at first and third. Correction, runners at first and third. Panthers coach calls a time. And Ramirez up to bat. 1 out. Runners at first and third for Ramirez.
Let's go, Eric.
Go back there.
Ball high. And Hennig goes from first to second. Ramirez, 1-0 count, 1 out. Runners at second and third now. Ball right above the knees for strike number 1. 1-1 count, 1 out.
Which one you want? Oh, yeah, 21. Yeah, 21.
Ball low, 2-1 count. 1 out, runners at second and third for Ramirez.
Good job.
Ramirez with a grounder to second. And safe at home on the RBI single by Ramirez to bring a run in. And that'll move Hennig over from second to third. RBI single for Ramirez, and that's going to bring up Chase Shannon for the Bobcats with runners at first and third with one out. Shannon with runners at first and third, one out. Ball high.
Let me see.
1-0 count for Shannon. Chase Shannon up to bat.
That is not him.
1-0 count for Shannon. Runners at first and third, one out.
Go Chase.
And Ramirez from first to second, safe at second base. And that's a 2-0 count on Shannon with one out. Shannon, 2-0 count, one out. Runners at second and third now. Ball way outside for a 3-0 count. 3-0 count, one out. Runners at second and third for Shannon. Ball high, ball number 4. So Shannon takes his base to first. And that's going to load the bases up for Brendan Keys. And Brandon just passed coach, calls time. I think we're going to see a pitching change here.
Oh yeah, me too. And the creatures. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. And then I used to do the crocodile one too, get water in the like shower. You know, play that one?
And we are getting a pitching change for the Panthers. For the Panthers. Top of the 4th. Bases loaded for the Bobcats. And that's going to bring up Brendan Keys.
Final pitch count for Gutierrez is 62. He had 5 strikeouts and got us through 3 1/3, giving up 1 run.
And we are live on ST Bobcat.
Number 2, the senior, Henry Schultz.
Again, we are live here on ST Bobcat Nation YouTube, where the Bobcats are taking on Panthers. And we are in Aransas past Texas. We are top of the 4th, where the Bobcats are trailing 3-1. And again, Lady Cats travel to Port Aransas tomorrow for the first district game. And Bobcats will be at home tomorrow. And after Brendan Keys, we go back to the top of the lineup, which will bring up Hernandez, Chambers, So on the bases, you have Travis Hennig at third, Enrique Ramirez at second, Chase Shannon at first.
gonna get some lemonade.
Hey, y'all check the score.
95.
Well, I did have 2-1, but then I saw the scoreboard and said 3-1, so I'm not sure what the score is. So they might be down 2-1. Yep, 2-1 score.
Here you go, Blue.
And Brendan Keys up to bat now for the Bobcats. Again, bases loaded for Keys. Top of the fourth, 1 out.
Go, baby.
Hey, you're gonna hit your foot.
Come on, Henry.
Here, put your foot right there.
Hit it. Hit it right there.
There you go.
Safe at home. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball at home. And that'll tie the score. And runners advance to second and third.
No, you're not comfortable. You're hungry again. You're like,
I believe that first pitch is going to be a strike, so it'll be 0-1 count with 1 out. Runners at second and third now for Brendan Keys.
you don't like those.
Here we go. 0-1 count, 1 out. Runners at second and third. And Bobcats tie the score now 2-2. Down the middle for strike number 1.
Go Panthers!
Or strike number 2, sorry.
1-1. Hey, put another one right there.
Come on, Brennan.
I might be wrong on my count.
Good work.
Ball.
Way to work back there, catcher.
Good stop, Julian. Good stop.
Count might be 2-1.
Here, click that
1 and 2. Down and low. 2 and 2 now, the count. 1 out. Oh. Excuse me, 2 and 1.
3-1. 31. Suicide squeeze, bunt.
2-2 with the bunt.
3-1.
Oh, counts 3 and 1. 1 out. Count 3 and 1, 1 out. Runners at second and third for Keys. Ball high. Ball number 4. That's going to load the bases up for Hernandez. And we're back at the top of the lineup for the Bobcats.
No, he pulled back.
Pull back. Pull back. He pulled back.
Got it on video.
Again, we are live on ST Bobcat Nation YouTube in Aransas Pass, Texas, where the Bobcats have tied it up with the Panthers. Top of the fourth with bases loaded now. And they are discussing whether that first pitch was a strike or a ball. Again, we are going to be at the top of the lineup for Hernandez. Aiden Hernandez up to bat now for the Bobcats with bases loaded and 1 out. Aiden Hernandez up to bat, 1 out. Runners, bases loaded for the batter.
Go Panthers! Let's get ready, guys!
Drive it.
Ball high, 1-0 count.
Let's go, Henry. Take your time, Henry. Settle down.
Thank you.
1-0 count, 1 out for Hernandez. Bases loaded. Right above the knees for strike number 1. 1-1 count. 1 out. Hernandez with a pop-up. Foul ball territory. Got underneath it. For out number 2.
Gutierrez settles under it for the second out of the inning.
And that's going to bring up
For the Bobcats.
Jason Chambers up to bat
Chambers.
for the Bobcats with 2 outs, bases loaded. Again, Chambers up to bat, bases loaded, 2 outs. Ball high, 1-0 count, 2 outs, bases loaded for Chambers. Ball high, 2-0 count.
Good miss.
2-0 count, 2 outs. Chambers with a pop-up to the left side. 2-1 count now.
Hey, you don't get tired of talking? We're watching the damn thing.
He's going to go get his food.
2-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded for Chambers. Top of the 4th. Chambers with a fly to right field and got under it to end the inning. Bobcats tie it up 2-2, top of the 4th.
I know. Hell no.
And we are going to be bottom of the 4th now.
The Bobcats even it up in the top half of the inning. Your score, the Bobcats 2, the Panthers 2.
I can't stand that over there.
Where's the other door?
Friday?
Again, we thank you all for joining us on ST Bobcat Nation YouTube. Again, we will be on again tomorrow for the Bobcats. Back at home game tomorrow.
Hold on, I'm gonna get on there.
And again, Lady Cats travel to Port Aransas for their first district game tomorrow. And I believe the softball game will be on Facebook Live, and boys baseball is going to be on YouTube.
Now, hey, you think you're doing the same thing?
Hi.
Bottom of the 4th, scored tied 2-2. And Sweeney's still on the mound.
Let's go, Bobcats!
Ball number 1.
Batting for the Aransas Panthers is number 3, Brayden Hernandez.
Hernandez for the Panthers up to bat. 1-0 count. Way inside for 2-0 count.
Gotta look, kid. Gotta look.
Down the middle for strike number 1. 2-1 count. And they're going to call catcher's interference. So
Hernandez will advance to first. That's going to bring up number 5, the center fielder, JJ Garza.
So after the catcher's interference, batters at first. And out at first on the sacrifice bunt, moves the runner over to second.
Garza puts down the sacrifice bunt, moves the runner over to second in the scoring position.
Boys out.
Next up for your Panthers, number 8, Isaiah Vasquez.
Vasquez for the Panthers up to bat now with the runner at second with 1 out. Inside corner for strike number 1. Vasquez for the Panthers. 0-1 count, 1 out, runner at second. Swing and a miss by Vasquez for strike number 2. 0-2 count.
Check now, Matt.
If y'all are on YouTube, feel free to comment. Can't read them right now, but I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that can read them. 0-2 count on Vasquez. 1 out. Runner at second. Foul tips. Batter stays alive.
In there, buddy. Like you mean it. Come on.
Vasquez with an 0-2 count, 1 out, runner at second. Wild pitch.
Let's go, Panthers!
2-2 count, 1 out on Vasquez. Runner at third on the wild pitch. And a grounder to third base, Shannon. Get him out at first. On the sacrifice single. Sacrifice out at first.
That's 2 on the night for him. Next up to the plate, the pitcher, number 2, Henry Schultz.
Schultz for the Panthers up to bat with 2 outs now. No runners on the bases. Ball a little high. 1-0 count.
Did you
Ball inside and high. 2-0 count. Ball inside. 3-0 count.
Let's go, Mason.
3-0 count, 2 outs for Schultz. Ball inside for ball number 4.
Schultz passes the eye exam, makes his way down to first base. That's going to bring up number 1, the shortstop, Jerry Longoria.
Longoria up to bat for the Panthers with a runner at first and 2 outs.
Let's go, Bobcats. Yes, sir.
Strike. And save from first to second. 0-1 count.
Schultz will take second with a stolen base.
Swing and a miss by Longoria. 0-2 count, 2 outs with a runner at second. Again, Longoria for the Panthers, 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner at second. And batter stays alive with a foul ball. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Inside for 1-2 count now. And runner steals from second to third. 1-2 count, 2 outs, runner at third.
Back on it.
Ball high. 2-2 count, 2 outs.
You guys got him. You guys got him. Right,
2-2 count, 2 outs, runner at third for Longoria. Ball high and inside. Full count. 3-2, 2 outs.
Go, full count, kid. You got it. It's your box. Your house.
Ball high for ball number 4.
Jerry draws the walk, puts runners on first and third. For the right fielder, number 10, Marlon Gutierrez.
And Gutierrez for the Panthers up to bat with runners at first and third, 2 outs. And a line drive to the shortstop position, nobody in place. And that'll bring an RBI single and move the runner over to second.
Gutierrez comes up big with an RBI single. That's going to bring up number 14, Juan Gutierrez.
Save third base.
Good run, baby!
That's the way to run the base. That's the one right there. He was under it.
No, he wasn't.
How can you make that call from way over there?
He did.
And they're called the runner safe at third.
Let's go, big one, ball.
Let's go, Bobcats!
Run your balls out.
And that's a fly to left field. And third out, caught by the right fielder. Correction, right field, caught by the right fielder for the third out.
Panthers scratch across
And then-
2, take the lead once again, 4-2. Pitch counts after 4 innings. For Skidmore-Tynan, Sweeney, 72. For Aransas, Schultz, 12. Final pitch count for Juan Gutierrez, 62.
And we are going to the top of the fifth. And it looks like Sweeney is going to be up starting the top of the fifth for the Bobcats. And there should be Sweeney, Lopez, and Morgan Shannon for the Bobcats. The first three. Sweeney up to bat for the Bobcats, top of the fifth. Outside corner for strike number one.
Get ready.
Sweeney with a hot center fielder. Line drive to center field. The center fielder caught it.
Second for the first out inning.
Lopez up to bat for the Bobcats now with one out. Lopez with a grounder. And out at first.
Schultz comes off the mound and makes a great play at first for the second out of the inning.
2 down, one more to go.
And Morgan Shannon up with 2 outs.
Not too deep.
Ball high. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss by Shannon. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss again for Shannon. 1-2 count.
One more. Let's go. Let's go, Panthers. Let's go, Morgan.
Ball high. 2-2 count. 2 outs for Shannon.
Ready?
Morgan with a fly ball to stay alive. Foul ball to the right side, staying alive. Two and 2 count, 2 outs for Shannon. Ball high. I'll make it full count for Shannon with 2 outs. Ball low for ball number 4. And Shannon heads to first base. And that's going to bring up Travis Hennig up to bat. Hennig up to bat. Morgan Shannon at first with 2 outs.
Up next for the Bobcats is number 10, Travis Henning.
Swing and a miss by Hennig. 0-1 count. 2 outs. Shannon at first. Swing and a miss by Hennig for strike number 2. 0-2 count. 2 outs.
Ready, Mike?
Come on, Travis.
Hennig with a foul ball to stay alive. 0-2 count, 2 outs. With Shannon at first. Ball high. 1-2 count.
One more, babe. One more.
Travis Hennig with a grounder to first base. Out at first. And that'll end the inning.
The Bobcats strand 1. That's going to leave the score. Panthers 4, Bobcats 2.
again, want to send a shout out. Thank you all for joining us on ST Bobcat Nation. Enjoying doing baseball. Started off with football last year. Did basketball last year. This year did football again. Didn't do basketball, but now we're back at baseball and bringing softball to y'all now. So we're trying to incorporate all our sports in as much as we can. For relatives, parents, friends that can't join us at the games, you can join us live on YouTube and Facebook. And we are bottom of the fifth. And I believe that it's going to be Mott for Aransas
Next
pass.
up for the Panthers, the cleanup hitter, number 13, Jelaine Mott.
Outside corner for strike number 1.
Take it up on top, kid.
And a foul ball. 0-2 count for Mott.
Hey, anything close. Let it travel, see it in. Let's go now.
0-2 count for Mott. Inside corner. Mason with the catch and out at first.
Let's go, Big Six.
Out number 1. It's a nice dig by Mason Sweeney, the pitcher.
Up next for the Panthers, the catcher, Julian Izquierdo.
And the Izquierdo. I called him Esquivel earlier. It's Izquierdo for the Panthers with 1 out. And a foul ball down the left side for strike number 1.
Down in, kid.
And Izquierdo with 0-1 count, 1 out. Nice little curveball. 0-2 count.
Let's go.
0-2 count, 1 out for Izquierdo. Wild pitch by Sweeney. 1-0, 1-2 count. 1-2 count, 1 out for Izquierdo. And Izquierdo staying alive with a foul ball to the right side.
That's what we're playing.
Izquierdo with a 1-2 count, 1 out. Swing and a miss by Izquierdo for strike number 3. And that'll be 2 outs.
Next up for the Panthers, number 3, Braden Hernandez.
Two out ready.
And Hernandez up for the Bobcats. Excuse me, for the Panthers. A little high for ball number 1. 1-0. Ball inside for 2-0. 2-0 count for Hernandez with 2 outs. Little low. 3-0 count. 3-0 count for Hernandez, 2 outs. Right down the middle for strike number 1. 3-1 count. Outside corner for strike number 2. 3-2 count, 2 outs for Hernandez. Strike down the middle for strike number 3 to end the inning. And we go to the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th, Bobcats trailing 2-4.
After 4 full innings, your pitch count: Sweeney from Skidmore, 86. Schultz from Aransas Pass, 26.
Don't look up.
And to start the top of the 6th inning should be Enrique Ramirez for the Bobcats. That's going to be Ramirez, Chase Shannon, and Brennan Keys for the Bobcats in the lineup. Number 17, Enrique Ramirez up to bat for the Bobcats. Ball high, 1-0 count. Ramirez with a fly to right side for a foul ball. 1-1 count. Ball high, 2-1 count. Ramirez with a 2-1 count. Ball right above the knees for a strike. 2-2 count. Ramirez with a grounder to third base. Out at first for the first out.
Good job, boys.
Got one.
Chase Shannon up next for the Bobcats with 1 out. Inside and out, up too high for Shannon. 1-0 count. Up and out for ball number 2. 2-0 count for Shannon. 1 out. And a ball pitch by the pitcher. 3-0 count for Shannon. 1 out. And a high pitch for ball number 4. Calling them low ball strikes when they're not supposed to. And up to bat's gonna be number 12, Anthony Villarreal. Number 12, Anthony Villarreal up to bat with Chase Shannon at first base with 1 out for the Bobcats. Here we go, Villarreal with 1 out, runner at first. Ball low, 1-0 count.
Go ahead, Eric. Ball way outside for ball number 2. 2-0 count, 1 out, runner at first.
Let's go 12.
Ball caught the outside corner for strike number 1. 2-1 count, 1 out, runner at first. Ball high. 3-1 count, 1 out.
Let's go 12. Watch.
Ball low for ball number 4 for Villarreal. That brings up Aiden Hernandez to bat for the Bobcats, top of the lineup, with runners at first and second for Hernandez.
Brings up the top of the lineup for the Bobcats. Number 1, Aiden Hernandez.
Hernandez with a pop-up to second baseman. And that'll be out number 2. And this is going to bring Chase and Chambers up to bat with runners at first and second and 2 outs now.
Right again, Zay. Let's go, July. Touch your base. Be smart. Marlon, last time you was here, Marlon.
Ball high. 1-0 count for Chambers. Right above the knees for strike number 1. 2-0 count. Sorry, 1-1 count. 2 outs. Again, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for Chambers. Inside for strike number 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runners at first and second.
Ready.
Swing and a miss for strike number 3 to end the inning.
down the middle for strike number 1. 0-1 count. And a foul ball for strike number 2. 0-2 count.
All right.
And batter staying alive with a foul ball to the right side. 0-2 count still. And a grounder to shortstop. And it's going to be safe at first. On the underthrow by the shortstop.
Runner on first, that brings up number 8, second baseman, Isaiah Vasquez.
Get you one, Vasquez.
Vasquez with the runner at first. Pitcher takes the runner at first, safe at first.
Let the ball travel to you, Isaiah.
And a wild pitch by the pitcher, and that's going to advance the runner from first to second. 1-0 count. And a foul ball on the bunt attempt. 1-1 count.
Love that.
1-1 count for Vasquez. Runner at second. Ball high. 2-1 count. Bunt down the third baseline on the sack bunt. He'd be safe at first.
Vasquez has been doing it all night with the small ball. He advances to first. Puts runners on first and third. And that's going to bring up number 2, the pitcher, Henry Schultz.
And Schultz for the Panthers up to bat. First, it's runners at first and third. And a sack bunt from first baseline. That brings a run in for the Panthers. And that's going to be obstruction on the base runner from first. And they're calling him out.
He's at the baseline.
Be quiet! What's the game? We are on the ground. Shut up!
You're telling a minor to shut up. That's not right. Watch the game. You'll see where you're standing.
Team was yelling first.
Your word.
So it is an obstruction call on the first base runner. And it'll be 1 out. And I believe it's Longoria up to bat for the Panthers. With the runner at third base. And that's a strike call on that bunt attempt. 0-1 count, 1 out.
Come on, Jerry, get you up.
Let's go, Jerry.
The runner interfered with the field.
Get you up, Jerry, get you up, buddy.
Got him out at third on the pickle. So that'll be 2 outs. And that was a nice pickle move by the Bobcats to get him on a pickle. A 1-1 count for Longoria with 2 outs now. And a grounder to the shortstop. Can't field it, and he'll be safe at first.
After Longoria runs it out to first and advances, that's going to bring up number 10, Marlon Gutierrez.
Gutierrez up to bat with a runner at first now and 2 outs. And a stolen base by the runner. One and no count, 2 outs. Runner at second. And a line drive to the right side for a foul ball. 1-1 count. One and 1 count, 2 outs. Runner at second.
Keep working, son. You got it.
Inside for ball number 2. 2-1 count, 2 outs.
That breaker's losing speed. They're going to leave it hanging for you. Angle bangle.
Ball high. 3-1 count, 2 outs. And a foul ball for the batter. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at second.
Let's go, Marlon.
And a fly to right. Foul ball to stay alive.
Got this big cheers.
3-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at second. Inside for strike number 3 to end the inning. And we'll go to the top of the 7th.
After 6 full innings, your score, the Aransas Panthers 5, the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats 2. Pitch count after 6 full innings, Sweeney for the Bobcats 105, and Schultz for the Panthers 44.
That play.
And that should be bringing up Sweeney, Lopez, and Morgan Shannon up to bat for the Bobcats. Top of the 7th.
They come off before they make extended brushes.
Mason Sweeney up to bat for the Bobcats. Top of the 7th.
On base.
Ball low for ball number 1. 1-0 count.
Hey, all games, we're going up the middle, boys. You ready?
Ball high. 2-0 count for Sweeney.
Got a defense behind you, kid. Go relax, reset. They catch now.
And a hit by pitch on Sweeney. Gets awarded first base on that. That's going to bring up Colton Lopez up to bat with a runner at first now.
Next up for the Bobcats, number 13, Colton Lopez.
Lopez up to bat with Sweeney at first. Ball low. 1-0 count. 1-0 count for Lopez. Runner at first. Lopez with a foul ball to the right. 1-1 count.
Marlon, take that, Marlon, take that away.
What?
1-1 count. Runner at first for Lopez. Ball low when the ball goes wild, and that's going to advance Sweeney from first to second. 2-1 count now for Lopez with a runner at second.
No, it's not.
Ball high, and that's going to advance Mason Sweeney over from second to third on that one. So it's 3-1 now at the count for Lopez with a runner at third now. Swing and a miss by Lopez. 3-2 count. Three and two count, no outs. Runner at third for Lopez. Ball low. Ball number 4 for Lopez. And that's going to bring up Morgan Shannon for the Bobcats. Runners at first and third now. Panthers coach calling time to go talk to the pitcher. Again, if you joined us on ST Bobcat Nation, thank y'all for joining us tonight. We will be live again tomorrow at home.
What? And one number Julian and football. And one number is Julian basketball. Yeah, he does. He played basketball, yeah.
And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Panthers.
Now pitching after a great relief appearance for Henry Schultz is number 5, JJ Garza.
Again, we are going live tomorrow in Skidmore for the Bobcats. Lady Cats will be traveling to Port Aransas for their first district game, and Amador Ramirez should be covering about Lady Cats tomorrow on Facebook Live, and me myself, Ray Ramirez, will be covering the Bobcats at home on YouTube. ST Bobcat Nation. And up to bat, Morgan Shannon for the Bobcats with the runners at first and third. No outs. We are top of the seventh. Shannon up to bat. Lopez at first. Sweeney at third. No outs. Lopez takes off. Save from first to second on a stolen base. And ball was high. 1-0 count.
Fire with the ball.
Shannon with a 1-0 count. Runners at second and third now. Down the middle for strike number 1. 1-1 count. Shannon with a foul ball. 1-2 count.
Ready, there.
1-2 count. No outs. Runners at second and third.
On base, Morgan.
Shannon with a grounder to the pitcher. Out at first. And be safe at home. And Lopez stays at second.
Gars makes a nice play at first, gets the out. The runner comes across, pushing the score to the Panthers 5, Bobcats 3.
Hennig up to bat for the Bobcats. Lopez at second with 1 out.
Up next for the Bobcats, number 10, Travis Hennig.
Lopez still second to third. And safe at third.
I'm playing the game too.
Good, Bugs, you're good.
Oh, and 1 count. First pitch was a strike on Hennig. 1 out. Runner at third now for Hennig.
Let's go, Travis.
Hennig with a ground ball to first. And Lopez will come in and score.
Was it running on the baseline?
The Bobcats are down to their final out. That's going to bring up number 17, Enrique Ramirez.
And Ramirez up to bat with 2 outs for the Bobcats.
Ready?
Ball low. 1-0 count for Ramirez.
Mike.
Ramirez with a foul ball. 1-1 count. One and one count, 2 outs for Ramirez. And a hit by pitch by Ramirez, awarded first base now. And that's going to bring up Chase Shannon up to bat with 2 outs and a runner at first base.
Get this batter, JJ. Let's go, baby.
Shannon, 2 outs, runner at first. And a ball outside. 1-0 count.
You're fine. It's not placing now. Let's go hard.
One and 0 count for Shannon with a runner at first.
Boy, Henry. Good communication.
Swing and a miss by Shannon. 1-1 count. Thank you. 1-1 count for Shannon. 2 outs. Runner at first. Shannon with a foul ball. 1-2 count. 2 outs.
Get the ball. Eddie plays at one.
Ramirez is at first base.
Good hustle, Blue.
Chase.
1-2 count. 2 outs. Ramirez at first. Ramirez or Shannon with a grounder to the pitcher. And that's out at first. That'll end
And that's the final
ball
out.
game.
Your Aransas Pass Panthers pull off the win tonight, 5-4 over the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats.
Bobcats with a hard-fought battle coming back, losing the game 5-4 to the Panthers. Again, we will see you tomorrow on YouTube for another game for the Bobcats at home. My name is Ray Ramirez. Big shout out to Amador Ramirez, my other counterpart. And good night.